coming. Thank you.
Pleasure. Have you run one on
I've seen so much of that, and I'm so accustomed to it.
Are you?
She's actually in Yoruba as well.
No, I'm not.
You're welcome. I know how are you because you shocked me. Right, it's three of you. Right.
That's right.
Oops. Please.
I don't know where to start. I'm still at.
And you live in Nigeria?
No, I'm in Johannesburg.
Oh, you're in Johannesburg. Okay. And you're from South Africa as well?
Nigeria.
You live here?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. You're welcome. Pardon? You're protocol officer. You're welcome. So you took them through the airport. Like me.
Very efficient.
That's good.
What I'm supposed to do is, but we see. That's where I just want
see
to. That's where I want to start from, and we appreciate you. We've heard a lot about you, and we've come to testify to that through our coming here today. And I was very happy when the name came on my desk because it's a nomination thing, and you were nominated for this one of the most prestigious awards in Africa, which
Thank
is
you
our
very much.
Achievement Award. I was so happy that I'm going home. And I'm going home to meet my own.
Oh, that's good.
And we honor you based on your achievement as a prominent businesswoman and as a philanthropist of our time. You are a blessing to Africa. You are a blessing to this country.
Thank you.
And with people like you, we see Africa moving into prosperity. We see Africa moving into our dreams. You've been a role model to us entrepreneurs, and we every day look up to you. And we are here with your honorary achievement award. But before we do the presentation of that award, there's a how do I put it? There's a culture that we have.
Okay.
And which is going to be some few questions that I know that young entrepreneurs will be dying for this opportunity to ask you.
Oh, really?
But before I go there, I'll allow my ambassador to speak on behalf of the organization, tell you a little bit about what we are and what we stand for.
Okay.
We have more than about 12,000 active members, the word active I use,
Really?
and across people who are associated with AYE, either very active or a little bit dormant, if I could use that word, is more than 18 million. Because 18 million.
18 million. Yes. This is embarrassing. Are you sure?
Yes, yeah.
Good Lord. Well done.
So when we look at the East African region, there are certain individuals that we selected based on the leadership. And when we talk about leadership, this year it was very sad that the Muhammad Ibrahim Foundation did not award. You've heard they did not give any award to.
No, I was watching it on CNN a few days ago.
And it was very embarrassing.
Yes. So when are we going to get out of this?
Although I've never agreed with the status quo, and I'd like to say that we do have exceptional leaders, people like Paul Kagame, people like Ian Khama. You know, those are some of the presidents I look at and I say they continue to promote brand Africa, not just what the West thinks, especially someone like Paul Kagame. Everybody's of course entitled to their own opinion. That is mine.
Yes.
And when we looked at you, we did a little bit of research, our team did into it. Of course, we do know you, but we needed to know more. Why is it that they have nominated you? And they each had their own specific reasons. And it's always more exciting because it happens to be a female. And that, for me, I am a banker by profession and a microfinancier. And what we do is that we fund women and development, and we offer them financial aid support as well. So for me, that was very sensitive to me and very close to my heart. You know, about AYE now, what we do is, I'm sure you've done a little bit of looking into what AYE does, but our mandate is to link businesses in Africa. Currently what we do not have an effective marketplace. What is existing is trade organizations and embassies across Africa, but we find that the northern part of Africa has been cut off. I don't know if you understand what I mean. People in Tunisia, people in Libya, people in Egypt, people in Morocco, people in Algeria are not so intertwined with the rest of Africa. We also find that
They seem to be in a different world.
They seem to be, yes.
As if they're not part of Africa.
As if they're not part of Africa.
And it hurts.
And the truth is, I don't think it's their fault. I think it's just generally how Africa, they divide and rule, and what happened, you know, what they left with us. And some of us are busy promoting, linking businesses between Africa and the West, and we forget that Africa in itself is not well linked. Now, what AYE does is we talk about youth, and youth to us is 45 years and below. And some people say we're 46, we're so far. We say, you know what? you can come into AY. We're not discriminating, but what we're doing
Some
is
say 40.
we use 45 when we use the word youth,
Give you
because we
5
have
more
certain
years.
projects. We have certain projects that focus on the youth. AYE, and when we talk about the age, we talk about innovation. AY is also there to fund innovation in Africa. Every other day you hear about, CNN will come up with a story, just giving the nitty-gritties. A child has made this mortar, he has no education. There's one who tried making like the Wright brothers and the aeroplane. I don't know if you saw that. And a tiny one. Now we have all these stories across Africa. Now what our job is what we will do, we talk about innovation, but nobody has looked at it from a different perspective. When we say we fund innovation, we fund new ideas, not existing ideas. You don't open a kiosk next to me when I have a kiosk and call that innovation. Now what AY is about is brand Africa and brand leadership. And right here where we're sitting right now, this is brand leadership for Africa.
Adding to what she said, one of our greatest intention as well is to promote intertrade, as she was saying, and making our own believe in our brand, believe in your fashion instead of us going into the Tommy Hilfiger and Calvin Klein design. Believe in what Africans produce. What is the essence of looking for engineers in Germany when we can have the same kind of engineer in Tanzania who might even do it for a cheaper price? And that's our social media is running up to millions, like she stated earlier. We not just doing that, but we're also doing what we call moving close to the giants. That's the conference that we spoke to you about. I'm still coming to that on Monday. We're still going to talk about that one. Let's keep it for But what we're trying to do with that is to promote the fact that you can get to listen and learn from your role model. I'll give you a simple philosophy. With an African child, you bring Robert Kiyosaki, you bring Robin Sharma to speak to me. I would listen to him and I would gain a lot of business knowledge. But it's not the same platform in Africa. Give me a story like yours, it will relate more to me because I won't have just learned. You will have given me both business knowledge and faith. If you can do it, yes, I can. If I can see that, yes, she sits on a normal chair like I am, then she's a normal person like I am, then I can do the same thing.
Then you have hope.
Yeah, then I have hope. But with an American like JT Fox preaching to me how to make $1 million in 1 week, it's not practical. The Nigerian system doesn't work like that. We didn't get the same opportunity like you got.
So where do I start?
Where do I even start? You just read the book and what happens, we don't know. So that's one of the things we're doing to connect the giants with the young entrepreneurs. We understand there's a lot of protocols, a lot of PAs in between, but we try to cover in the gap and pass the message like we're doing right now from the young entrepreneurs to our business and our role models in Africa. Another thing we looked at again is Africa does a lot of things when it comes to conference. Like the one you even came in at this here in Johannesburg, in Cape Town, sorry. Like the summit that was organized earlier. They do government to government. You find the Nigerian government and the Kenyan government signing a lot of deals. You find the Tanzanian government and the Mozambican government. But what happens? We should stop building government to government. Let's build people to people. Because when you build people, you build a trust and you build a system that would work. When you build government, you sign papers, and at the end of the day, there's no communication afterwards. It's not
with
practical with the people. Nothing is really happening. We've got people, we've got great businessmen in South Africa. So it is in Kenya, in Tanzania, in Mozambique, Swaziland. I've been opportunity to meet quite a lot of people, and you find the relation is not there. The EU system works properly. Europe is growing because there's a relationship in Europe, and that's what AYE is doing. And it's good when we start with the young, because when we start with it, we can grow with it. So that's one of our platforms. And looking at everything, we also know that we have to pay respect to whom honor is due. We also have to have the backing of people like you. Hence, we have made you the mother of African business. We are
big time. Can I carry it?
We'll carry it just now.
We believe it can. It's not a strenuous one.
Yeah, it's the kind of title that we just show to the world that there are role models that see this cause and see a reason for it and is willing to support this cause. And that is the reason why the nomination came from everywhere, and we are here to deliver it. So without wasting any more time, I would quickly present the Honorary Achievement Award.
You're so honest.
Wow. Go.
My outfit bright enough for these two?
No doubt colors here.
On behalf of the Africa's Young Entrepreneurs, headquartered in Johannesburg, South Africa, and on behalf of thousands and millions of young entrepreneurs in Africa, I hereby stand to present the Honorary Achievement Award as the Mother of African Business to you based on your achievement as an enthusiastic businesswoman and a philanthropist over time. You are a blessing to this continent. I will thank you.
And her contribution to Africa.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. I feel highly honored. I really do feel highly honored. I feel as if this really doesn't belong to me. It belongs to Jesus. And that is the truth. It really does belong to Jesus, because it wasn't all about me. It was about him. He brought me to where I am. I never dreamt that I could be living and seeing times like this. I don't think it was in my plan. It was in his plan. And I give him all the glory. I appreciate your efforts to have even left South Africa to come and present this award. I'm so sorry that you know, I did not come over there myself to be a part of the conference that's coming up. But with the nominations and the selection and everything that this has had to pass through, I really do, you know, feel highly honored, and I give the glory to God. And I once again say I appreciate you, every single one of you, everyone that is listening and that has been a part of this, that has elected me and nominated me and selected me for this award. I give glory to God, and I thank you all. God bless you.
Thank you.
Wow.
He's still backing me up, and I know the things that he's telling me. I won't tell you that now. It'll all, you know, unfold with time. But let's just give glory to God that we're all here to witness this. It's something that I will cherish all the days of my life. It'll serve as a constant reminder to all that networking that still needs to be done amongst the youth on our continent. And we will get there. By His grace, we will get there. It is just the beginning.
It is.
The best is yet to come.
Oh, we believe so. There's so much excitement about
Yes,
the conference.
there's a lot of buzz, and it's not going to be buzz for nothing. There's a lot of talk, and it's not going to be for nothing. Oh yes.
I think it's the first time that we're going to have a youth conference that, a conference like this, like AYE's, that's going to basically attract people from across Africa.
Yeah,
when we say across, it's not, AYE is not a parastatal, it's not government. I don't even know how to put it, but there's so much buzz across. People are literally calling every day. How do I make sure I get my seat? People are afraid that they're going to
Really?
Yes, they might not get seats.
How many people are you expecting?
We're going to plan B now.
Roughly.
Mommy must tell us now what's happening in December and why she cannot come. Don't put it. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'm so excited. I am really so excited. My international relations department, there are about 8 in that team, right? And we broke the news to one person. That was the one communicating with Amanda. And she said she might not come. And when she walked into my office, she was so sad. No, what's wrong? She said, like, no, they said Mr. Radija might not come. I was like, okay, don't worry. Throughout that day, she couldn't even concentrate at work. Thank you so much.
Oh God. And God is about business.
Absolutely.
You can't.
I do not.
It's the biggest thing that you're about to do, these attendance, and I would explain why.
Really?
I used to say to giants, I say that Africa's young entrepreneurs need you, not because of what you have, but because of what you know. And that, put the same amount of money in an entrepreneur's hand, and Africa will be rich. Because they will not be given maize, they would grow their own maize. They would employ people. Empowering entrepreneurs, I see, is the catalyst to eradicating poverty in Africa. Giving or buying maize or 10,000 maize into Kano State, they will eat and they will still be hungry.
Of course.
And if you don't supply next month,
teach
they
them
will
to
forget.
fish. You can't be giving them fish.
So this message of empowering, because that day I can say to you that a lot would live with faith and hope that I can do more. And that person might become another you. Will be having thousands that has employed, that is working through her channel, and it might just be that message from you. That message that there is a God in business. Even if you title that message that way. There is a God in business.
Got it.
You could also be streamed live.
You got it.
He has it.
He's a God in business.
I mean,
Record
as
has
you got your title, okay?
Okay, right.
There's a God in business,
So
okay?
it will also be, you said thousands. We also, it's going to be streamlined as well. So that means that.
He's my husband.
Yeah. Hello, how are you?
Hello, sir.
They're from South Africa. They've come to invite me to South Africa first week of December.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. It's I want to find time to do this meeting.
That is for your book as well. He's also doing a book. That's
Yeah, the diary of my book is called The Diary of an Entrepreneur, and the Diary of an Entrepreneur. I will pray. This is I can't talk. Let me tell you sorrow. Do you know the last time I spoke Yoruba? What you mean to money? They will send me to Zimbabwe, send me to Congo, send me to Kenya.
So you're happy to
I'm so happy.
come
I am
home to
so
roost.
happy. I'm so happy. And it's a different.
Well, it's very likely that some of these people might have to come with me.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Please, my own photographer. Thank you so much.
Okay, he wants to take his.
Wow.
Okay, look after them, okay?
I will.
All right. Take care, my dear. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye, ma.
Thank you. God bless you.
Together. Wow. Let's say it's my man.